uploaded my review, so yeah. Oh, it's Craig. Hi, Craig. Craig the bear.
Greg. I have
I love that.
rediscovered Craig.
Uh, Classic Craig.
Good old Craig.
Okay, should we do the opening?
The opening with both our audio sounding absolutely dreadful today.
Yeah. I mean, it's a special day, you know?
It is indeed a very special day.
All right.
Um,
You want to quickly do like the introduction then?
Hello, I am Tank. This is
The Fish Tank. I'm Startopus of the YouTube channel. Startopus from YouTube.
your fish.
No, but that's not okay. Fine. I see. I have hit 321 subscribers. I have 31 videos, but like only the most recent ones are good. Go subscribe right now, or I'll probably hurt you. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh,
Basically, I'm catching up to you, Tank, in
yeah,
terms
we're
of
gonna beat you at some
subscribers.
point. I
We're
have
getting
no
close.
chance of I have no chance of getting another episode out in like within the next 2 weeks, so
And I'm going weekly. I missed this week because I'm on vacation. By the way, I'm on vacation in Universal Studios, Florida. So that's why I didn't do a video this week. And besides, I wanted my next video to be the Mandalorian Season 3 review, but I was only going to
it's
have like
bad.
2 days to do it. I disagree, but we'll get there another time.
We'll
That
argue
being
about it
said,
another day.
I did not care for the finale, but I think the rest is pretty good. Anyway,
Today we here to
that
actually agree on something. I think agree.
yes, yeah, I think we're gonna agree on this one.
Mario movie. Is it better than the 1993 movie? Yeah.
No. Yes, it's better than the 1993 movie. Yeah, we got the Mario movie finally. And I think we should open before we actually talk about the movie by the insane build up to this thing.
Well, the marketing was incredible, man. That was great marketing.
No, I'm talking the beginning. I remember where I was and what I was doing when I heard Chris Pratt was going to be Mario. I was just watching a Nintendo Direct like normal, and then that happened, and
I remember
suddenly my reality as I knew it was shifted.
I remember seeing I was sitting in a class with my friend who this was right around the time that Steven was announced for Super Smash Brothers because I remember because he hated
Oh
that
god,
too. And
yeah, that
he
was whew.
like the entire class applauded Chris Pratt Mario?
That was a wild direct, wasn't
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
it? Yeah, wild stuff. And I laughed. Like I remember like right when Miyamoto was like, "We're gonna announce the cast," and I was like, I like jokingly was like, "Chris Pratt Mario
Chris
would be
Pratt
funny," and then it
Mario.
happened, and I lost my mind. I was laughing so hard for so long. I had to like pause it, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm ready." I press play. Charlie Day Luigi. It's just like
Okay, but he
it
was
just kept going.
Jack Black Bowser?
Jack Black
Literally
Bowser,
me?
Keegan Michael Key Toad, Seth Rogen,
And
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong?
It just kept going. Fred Armisen, Cranky Kong. Oh god, yeah, it just kept going. It was a very funny announcement. But then the trailer came out, and I was like, oh, you know what? Kind of looks dope, actually.
I remember I
And
was in psychology and the trailer dropped like they did the Nintendo Direct during like my psychology class.
yes, I was
And
there. I watched the direct live. I was one of the first people to see the trailer for the Mario movie.
it was hilarious because
Yeah.
um so this was one of those like virtual classes. So I was sitting in a study room with my laptop open and like I had my phone like right below like visible view of like the camera and I was just watching like the direct with like my friends. It was hilarious because oh my goodness, I think there's like by pure luck that the teacher would also be talking about mushrooms. So everyone was making Mario jokes and he was like, "What's with the Mario jokes today?" He
They're
didn't
like, oh,
understand.
Does he know Riddler image?
Does he know?
Does he know?
Does he know?
Oh man. So like the first trailer came out, I was like, oh, this looks good. But then Chris Pratt Mario sounded really, really bad with the Mushroom Kingdom. Here
Here
we
we
come.
come.
And it was really bad. Like no sugarcoating it. It was a bad line delivery. Then the second trailer looked really good, even if Chris Pratt Mario was still
Yahoo!
not great. And then yeah. Oh, dope! All the Spider-Man movies are going to Disney Plus finally. Sweet. Anyway,
Oh yeah, you got to
that's
catch up
cool.
to all the pop culture stuff. You missed the day the Godzilla X Kong, the new
I'm
Empire
not a
reveal. That was
MonsterVerse
a
fan. I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've been like, I barely managed to catch the Mando finale. Like, it's vacation, man. It's wild. Um,
oh, I
but
woke up and I constantly I check like a film journalist. He's not really well known, but his name is like KDM.
might follow
And
him
like he
then.
teased like the night before on like this trailer just dropping out of nowhere, and it was absolutely hilarious because like this literally came out of nowhere, and like it kind of became a meme for like half a day. But it was funny because I like didn't check my phone until like halfway through the day, so I completely missed like the first 5 minutes of it being dropped and having Twitter explode when everyone would be adding me. Hey Tank, did you see this?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I knew you were gonna like I as soon as I saw it on another server, and I knew you were just gonna immediately be like, new MonsterVerse movie alert.
Watch.
Oh
You have
snap.
to come watch it.
Yeah. I should watch Godzilla versus Kong. I mean, I watched Skull Island and I really liked it, so I could do that.
That was a good
Anyway,
one.
Mario. it
Mushroom Kingdom, here
Mushroom
we
Kingdom.
come.
Here we come. Sounds like Linda Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
I
That's
did not
bad.
understand that reference.
I made it the opening joke of my review, but anyway.
Oh,
Um,
oh yeah.
yeah. So the trailers they looked good as it went on, and I got pretty excited. I was pretty excited because like I was expecting like at worst it's just going to be kind of like whatever, and at best it'll be really good. And fortunately, it turned out really good. I'm gonna the spoiler alert. I like the movie a lot. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be.
It shouldn't have been.
No,
I
I'm not mad that it has flaws. I don't like they don't bother me very much.
I feel though a lot
Except
of the
one, and I will get to like I have like I think two actual problems with the movie, but overall I really like it, and we should talk about it now. The Mario movie, starring Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor Joy, Keegan Michael Key, Seth Rogen, Jack Black, and other people that I am certainly forgetting. Frank Armisen. Um, uh, yeah. There you go. That's everybody, I think.
yeah.
Yahoo! Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I want to first mention this. I've seen this movie twice, and I've already planned a day to see it for like a third time. I kid you not.
I've only seen it once, but I've rewatched like clips of it over and over again.
Like I'm not even
Like
kidding. Like
particularly, I've watched the final battle over and over again because I really like it. With like the great stuff.
okay, when we get to like one of the problems I have with the movie, I do want to mention that
Oh
just so
yeah.
you know, the superstar theme was almost like removed from the movie.
Oh, I
It
know. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the music because I think actually we could start with that. Yeah, get the negatives out of the way, right?
well, yeah. First off,
So music.
licensed songs. Why?
Yeah, that felt like the most like illumination-y decision in the whole movie. Like, like
Just
okay,
had to.
yeah, like it's and like I've heard the Donkey Kong scene especially where they're in the cart and they're going around the town. Have you heard like the deleted track from that scene?
Yeah, I've been
It's
listening to the soundtrack
so
like every day for the
good.
past few weeks.
Yeah. and it's not in the movie because instead we have "Take on Me." And I like "Take on Me." I don't tell the YouTube copyright system, but I use an instrumental version in a lot of my videos.
What?
But it's just so quiet that they haven't noticed it yet. I think I used it in the Mario. um,
Take on.
but yeah, like it's like none of the songs fit. They're not good. The only one I did like was Mr. Blue Sky, but like just because it was short at the very end and it's my favorite song, you know. Like yeah, of course that made me go, oh, that's nice. That's a nice way to wrap it up. But pretty much every other song kind of stunk.
Mm-hmm. They replaced.
Stop
Um,
using "Holding Out for a Hero" in things. I swear, it
it
was good in
replaced a
Shrek,
really
but
cool.
never again.
It's World 1-1 by Brian Tyler. That was that and like that had like Mario Galaxy motifs in it, and they removed that. Why?
They removed Mario
They had
Galaxy motifs.
no the
Oh
theme World
god,
1-1 by Brian Tyler. That's the name of the song. It has like Mario Galaxy like motifs to it, and
well,
they replaced it with.
that's not gonna fly with me. I'm the number one Mario Galaxy fan on the planet.
That's
That's
why I had
not
to mention
cool.
it. You love
You
that
don't
game.
you don't touch my Mario Galaxy. This you don't touch my Mario Galaxy.
It's just me
Uh,
and Mario telling you to pick up your at your local GameStop your order of the my newest game, new Super Mario Galaxy or something like that.
So yeah, music. I should clarify the instrumental scores with all the Mario motifs.
Phenomenal,
Great,
phenomenal.
perfect. I have no notes. The superstar theme at the end, especially, was like a really like yes moment. That was
Okay,
good.
I do not get emotional during movies, but like both times I saw it, I almost like shed a tear just because I love that scene
Yeah,
so much. Like
it's
that
so
just brings
nice.
me
It
joy.
feels so satisfying. It's so
Like it's just
fun.
the heroic theme of like Mario getting out of the diner, and like the punch out like cafe, and like like save standing up and just never quitting. Luigi saving, and the boom they get the superstar. Like that just. It, also, I want to mention like I want to we want to do this point later, but seriously, would you say this is better than the standard Illuminations movie or worse?
This is their best movie. Like it's not even close.
Yes. Oh my
I think a
gosh.
lot of most Illumination movies kinda suck.
Oh my gosh. You finally get the entire internet has hated
like
me for saying that like Mario
look,
is better than like Illuminations normally.
I ranked all the Illumination movies on Letterbox, and my description I just pulled it up. I wrote this studio is the definition of meh, but dang, I liked that Mario movie. Yeah, like the only movie I actively like, other than Mario, the only ones I actively like are the first two Despicable Me's, and everything else is either like whatever or kinda bad.
Yeah. I saw Rise of Gru and like that was okay. But the whole
It
reason I
was
saw it was for the
fine.
gentle minions thing, because I follow internet trends.
Yeah, the meme was funny. Just in the same way Morbius meme was funny, but that doesn't make Morbius a good movie.
Yeah, Morbius was
Um,
not good.
yeah, no, this was miles above Illumination's usual standard. This felt like it had passion. So yeah,
I get
I
it
do
that
have
like
one other little problem with the movie.
yeah, go ahead.
I think there's a cut. Like I think the pacing. Everyone's talked about the pacing being too fast, but I don't think it had to be. I think if we either cut down or cut out the slapstick scene with the dog, we'd be fine. Like if we cut that scene out at the beginning and instead had like a bigger Peach introduction, I feel like the pacing would be pretty much fixed.
Honestly, because I see what you're saying, because it took them
Because
like
she joins the fight way too fast.
we
Like
do like I think it takes us like
she like
15, 20
runs
minutes.
into Mario and it's like, "Are you a human? Yeah, I need to save my brother Luigi. Okay, I'm coming with you." Like, okay, that's it. Cool, we got her. It's like
Yeah,
it's a little clunky.
because aren't they like in New York for like 20, 30 minutes before they actually get to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then after that, it just nonstop, like just keep moving. Which I think the pacing was something Illuminations did themselves as well. Hear me
I
out on
think it.
this.
I honestly think the only issue is the dog. If we cut that out, we could like it's a long scene, If we cut it out, we could have had more like Luigi time and more Peach time, and like kind of made it tighter. I don't know.
I felt the scene was fun. I just think they easily could have. I think the movie could have gone for another 15 minutes without a problem. Just give more
Yeah,
time for scenes.
my
You don't
brother
need
pitched
to.
this idea of like Luigi having to help Bowser and Kamek prepare the wedding, and I can't get it out of my head. It would have been so good.
That
It
would have
feels
been
like
funny.
it's a missed opportunity. Sounds really funny.
I just feel because aren't Illuminations movies always short, like 90 minutes? I swear they always
Yeah,
have been.
yeah. They don't typically make long movies.
Oh, and can we mention one thing that is kind of funny to me? This film had half the budget of Lightyear and Strange World. Both those movies were $200 million movies, and Mario apparently cost less than $100 million. Like, it's funny how
Not gonna
these
lie,
movies, like,
it's not only a better movie in my opinion, but
oh yeah, most definitely a
it,
better movie.
it looks better. Like I really don't like. I think Lightyear looks fine, but I don't like the art direction in Strange World very much. And they're kind of
I just
similar
wonder,
color wise, so
I just
I
wonder
feel like Mario.
where they're putting the dang money in for like those $200 million movies because they do not look like they're worth $200 million. Only one that is the Batman.
Especially considering they didn't even advertise Strange World, so what the heck did half that money go to? It had like
Nothing.
a horrible advertising campaign and it completely flopped, so what happened?
I generally feel Strange World would have done like not made enough to like be like considered like, oh, it did well. But like just yeah, they just didn't market it. And
They did not have faith in it. I wonder
good.
why.
It's an okay movie.
It's like it's inoffensive. It could have been a lot worse. It's not annoying. It's
Yeah,
just like
it's just alright.
it had a good like I this is like the Strange World tangent now. I like the twist with the like the strange world being the inside of this big creature. That was a good
Yeah.
reveal. They didn't do enough with it.
They didn't do enough with the world. I remember I actually they when they first announced like Strange World and they used like concept art, like dang, that looks cool.
That's pretty fun.
And then
Yeah,
like
like the
nothing.
first
That's
trailer where it's like a cheesy adventure serial is kind of like, this looks kind of fun. But it really didn't go far enough into that direction. I feel
mhm.
like it could have really used a villain
Yeah.
who wanted like a Commander Rourke esque villain would have been really nice.
Anyways, let's
And
get
you
back to
have the
Mario.
character right there. Why didn't you just use her? Oh, whatever.
We need to stop getting off topic.
Yeah, we're getting very off topic. This is like gonna just be like Mario and modern animation. um,
I like the dog scene. I'm gonna be honest, I love the dog scene.
I I think that's just like that slaps like to me it's just like slapstick that's taking time away from fun Mario shenanigans. But
Mm.
I do like the bit at the end where the dog like gives Luigi the nod of
The
approval.
nod.
That was pretty funny. I don't know.
Like
I feel like
even
we
the
maybe spend a
animation.
little too much time in Brooklyn,
Spend
but
too much time, but like everything that they needed to do, they did. I felt like we kind of needed that like scene with the dog to sort of like give us time with the brothers together.
okay. But I feel like instead of the dog, we could have had like more of Mario and the family.
Mm.
Like we he makes his commercial, and then he and Luigi like they go back, and the family doesn't really care, right?
Hmm.
And that could have led to them like having like and then like there's more of them. I don't know. Like I feel like we didn't need like them having a big embarrassing incident doesn't really amount to anything.
Mm. I just like
But that's just my
slapstick comedy.
story brain. It's not like a deal breaker because I still really love the movie, but it is like the one thing I'm like, I don't know. It feels like maybe we could have cut that
I
down.
feel I feel you need just fun scenes like that. Like that I feel the movie could have used more scenes like that where it's just you kind of get to sit and breathe for a moment or like it does something. Like it just you can sit and take a moment to breathe, like just chill.
Yeah, Yeah.
But like I want to mention, the dog's animation was actually more expressive than all of the animation for Secret Life of Pets movie.
I think that's the sign that they gave more of a heck about this movie. Like that was essentially a Secret Life of Pets scene, and it was so much more fun and expressive.
Mm-hmm. It's the expressions and the like emotion, like with the animal, was
Oh, the expressions all around were good. Some of Bowser's faces, especially, were
Bowser's face.
like so good. Like when he's like practicing the proposal, and he has that like cute face. It's so funny.
When he does the rock smolder.
Ah. Oh God, do we have to? Oh no, wait. When are we going to talk about Peaches?
In about 5 seconds.
All right. So Bowser, easy highlight of the movie.
Literally me.
Literally, he's exactly like you.
Is me. I am
He's
Bowser.
Yep, and I'm Kamek, I guess.
You're just Kamek.
By the way, no one really talks about Kamek, but I thought they did him perfectly too. He was really fun.
He's what
The
Kamek is.
voice, the voice was spot on. That's like
Okay, yeah,
exactly
the
what I
voice
picked.
was perfect.
Though when I'm playing a Mario game where Kamek talks, like I tend to develop a voice kind of like this because like I tend to read the lines aloud because there's always people watching and they like so I try to make it a little more entertaining. Um, but
A
yeah,
mustachioed human has entered the Mushroom Kingdom.
a mustachioed human has entered the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, it's super fun. It really works.
I want to mention, like, I'm happy, like, really, even with the marketing, because we kind of mentioned, I want to go back to it because I just barely thought of it.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
marketing didn't give, like, everything away.
It gave a lot away, but not everything. Like the entire climax was pretty much left out with the wedding and the
Mm-hmm.
in Brooklyn was like
Like,
not at all.
just little things like how Bowser's obsession with Princess Peach wasn't, like, marketed at
That
all, which
wasn't shown. Yeah,
it
it
led
caught
to
me so off guard.
so many critics and, like, oh my gosh, Bowser wasn't, like, insane enough or, like, psychopath. He wasn't a psychopath in this movie. 0 out of 10.
He was game accurate. Have you played Odyssey? This is
He
just
was
Odyssey
doing
Bowser, pretty much. Love really makes a guy come out of his shell.
jail, doesn't he? Doing great, sire.
They're great. It's so funny. Yeah,
When
honestly,
this
Bowser
movie,
was just
like,
really funny.
really, Jack Black was like the perfect casting, like perfect.
Yeah, for real. I think like from the beginning, I feel like everyone was like, okay, Jack Black will be good.
Everyone knew for a fact Jack Black would make us proud.
Yeah, Jack Black is pretty epic, and he did very funny.
He is very funny.
Oh, Mia just offered to do art for this episode.
Yo, let's go. The goat.
Yeah, so we'll get a thumbnail. Anyway, uh, on topic. Uh, this episode's even more
Peaches, peachy,
disorganized than
peachy,
the
peachy,
MCU.
peaches.
Peach, you're so
You're so
cool.
cool. And with
And
my
with my
star, we're
star, we're
gonna
gonna
rule.
rule.
Each
Understand?
understand.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
love
love
you till
you.
the very end.
I sent the soundtrack to
Peaches,
my dad,
peaches, peaches, peaches,
and he's like,
peaches,
"I listened to
peaches,
Peaches by
peaches,
Jack
peaches,
Black." I'm like,
peaches.
"That was it's catchy." He didn't want to admit it's good, but he said it's catchy.
Good, yes. I love that even like musical artists are like, Peaches kind of slaps.
I when I see it for a third time, like I'm taking my prom date. It was actually her idea to do it, and it's so
Oh, yeah.
funny. I'm so excited to sing that like word for word because like
Oh
I
my
know
god.
she'd be like, "Yeah, sure,
Serenade
I
her,
guess."
Tank. Serenade her.
What does it mean?
Just sing to her. Sing over her.
Can't hear you complaining. I'm singing too loud.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Yeah, Bowser wins, and I love so okay. I guess we should also, if on the topic of voice actors, they all did really good.
Really, even Chris Pratt was pretty good. Like you got to admit
Honestly,
that.
the only one that didn't quite sell me was Fred Armisen as Cranky Kong. He was the only one.
Yeah,
He was like a
he was
little
okay.
underwhelming. He was just okay.
Rogan.
Everyone else did really good. And Keegan Michael Key had some moments where I was like, eh. He kind of had a what I call Pareto syndrome, where like I like the character, but he can be a bit annoying at times.
Like this Toad character was. I can't tell if they were trying to have him be Captain Toad or not.
I thought he was gonna get a headlamp at some point. Like I kept waiting for like the moment where they'd be in a cave and he found a headlamp. I was gonna be like, "It's my boy," but it didn't happen. Maybe in the
Like
sequel,
he wasn't really in the
because even though
movie
it
a whole
hasn't been
lot.
confirmed, we know there's gonna be a sequel, right? This ain't staying alone.
No, no, 100%. This film had the biggest box office opening of like any animated movie. It's like about to make $800 million. Like no way they weren't
Oh
gonna have a
yeah,
sequel.
yeah. I feel like I could see this topping Frozen 2 as the highest grossing animated movie of all time by the
Oh,
end
I
of its
hope it
run.
does. This movie deserves it over Frozen. Man, Frozen needs to burn.
Frozen needs to melt.
Frozen needs to become I
Who put all this ice on the
liquid.
highest grossing animated feature list? Get it out of here.
Cranky Kong. Okay, the retcon.
That wasn't supposed to be Cranky Kong, but it was.
Cranky Kong.
Bounce those pecs, boy, you earned it. Why did Cranky Kong have a better New York accent than Mario?
Hey, don't diss my boy Chris Pratt.
No,
He's
he
about
did
to
really
drop an
good.
F bomb in Guardians 3.
Ooh. Yeah, he was very charming. I like
I like Chris Pratt, really. He's a good
I
dude.
do. He's a good dude. He's charming, and I think his voice for this was very charming. I'd be down to see more of him. Charlie
Mm-hmm.
Day didn't really change his voice, but he didn't need to. He sounds perfect.
Seth Rogen did his normal voice, and it was so funny because it was perfect. Genuinely, Donkey Kong is like my favorite character in this entire movie.
Yeah, honestly, Donkey Kong was shockingly fun. I hate Seth Rogen too, so it's kind
I'm
of
gonna
like the
be completely
Aquafina
honest
thing,
here.
huh? With Shang-Chi, where like I don't like this actor at all, but the character is pretty funny.
Because here's the funny thing. I don't actually know if I've seen a movie with Seth Rogen before. I should probably search up his film history. Because
He's in
seriously,
Kung Fu Panda.
I wasn't really a Kung Fu Panda kid.
I am a Kung Fu Panda man, so I know all the things.
Kung Fu Panda, man.
Rewatch them
He's
if you can. They're really good.
I do want
It's like
to.
it is a perfect example of like an animated trilogy having an
Oh,
ongoing story
he was in
that has like
Sausage
a really
Party.
satisfying. I haven't. Who cares?
Um, Actor.
He
Oh,
was
he's
in
in a lot of that. Oh, he's a
uh,
very common actor.
yeah, he's in a lot
What?
of things. It's hard to not
I
have Seth Rogen.
I just never knew it was him.
He's in that awful Chip and Dale movie.
Hey, it's just okay.
Okay, yeah, it's just okay.
Um,
But
wow, he does so many.
I'm so sick of like IP crossover movies. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just like
What?
look at
Oh,
all
he's
the
Pumbaa.
things.
He's Pumbaa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably you know that, right? He's
Um,
Pumbaa.
he's Mantis from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
man, his
Mantis from
IMDb.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Seth Rogen's Jewish Canadian American Thanksgiving from 2014 with no other information on IMDb. Okay.
That's my favorite Seth Rogen movie.
Um, Seth Rogen equals worst person in the world? What?
I mean, he's not great.
Oh, he was in Shrek's Thrilling Tales. He was Bob.
Bob's my favorite character in the entire Shrek timeline.
Wait, wait, Bob the Blob from like Monsters vs. Aliens?
Oh yeah. He was Bob.
What is he doing in Thrilling Tales?
I don't know.
What is it?
Yeah, He was good as Donkey Kong. I liked him.
I
I
loved
thought
I
he
loved the
very funny.
hatred between the two.
It was so good. I love that he just wanted, like, his motive was just to earn bouncing his pecs, and that's hysterical.
He just hates Mario with he just hates like Mario with a burning passion too. It's so
Oh
funny.
shoot, Markiplier's movie just got a teaser.
Oh yeah, Iron Lung.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that.
It's not
Cool.
Godzilla versus Kong. I don't care. I've never been a YouTuber guy. Markiplier's a cool guy though. He is really nice.
Oh,
I
you should
just
watch his original stuff, his like story stuff. They're
it
really
is great.
good.
It is great. I'm just don't have time to watch
Markiplier's
much
face
YouTube.
is fantastic.
I hear it is.
Like it's stellar. So give that a shot when you can.
Mm-hmm.
You got a couple hours, just play through it real quick. It's really fun. Okie dokie. Okay, should we discuss the elephant in the room? Sorry, the Princess Peach in the room.
Sure.
Peach is great, and people need to shut up.
You mean like with voice acting or her character?
No, like the whole like Peach is an insufferable girl boss argument is
Oh no,
so
I don't get that.
annoying to
I
me.
don't get what they say with that. Like
This is the most likable she has ever been.
she actually has a personality.
Whoa! Feminist propaganda. It's very dumb. I love Peach in this movie. She's a genuinely very sweet character. Um, is very likable. Yeah, she's
See,
great.
I only got it on like I didn't get it my first time. Totally. You're just trying to cheer me up, are you? Yeah.
Yeah,
You got it first try, didn't you?
and like I like the romance. I mean, it's not like explicitly confirmed, but we all know what Mario is, so yes, it is. And I like her and Mario's back and forth in this.
The
Very very
Donkey
cute.
Kong scene, bro. Are you trying to flirt here?
Yeah, it's really cute.
A princess would never go out with you. No, no, he's wrong. The princess would.
The
Do princesses find him attractive?
that's what I was thinking. I
Taste.
do. They have good taste.
That was probably that. I see Bowser literally me.
He's literally you.
I have a fiance.
A fiance. Great stuff. Wait, this is so disorganized. We're just like hopping from topic to topic. Like, yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
Speaking of
Oh
that was
well.
cool. How about the Mario Kart scene, the Rainbow Road
Oh, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I
sequence?
felt a bit underwhelmed with the Rainbow Road scene.
They really hyped it up, but yeah, it's cool. I do wish they
I'm
played
like,
some
it,
music during it.
yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I, I I feel there was a problem with Nintendo on that because Brian Tyler was obsessed with Mario scores.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That
he said there's a
is
hundred and
very obvious.
there's 150 Mario song references in the soundtrack. He said that. So I
Gee.
sincerely doubt he didn't think of a single Mario Kart track to use in the Rainbow Road Rage score.
Yeah, you can use how about Rainbow Road?
I think there was a problem with that, like where Illuminations or like someone like with power, like the director said, let's just try and do a normal action theme or something because it just didn't seem to fit or whatever.
Maybe.
Even though I'm not
Okay,
saying that's the
here's
case
like
because
the most
I mean, I just want to
genuinely
mention
odd thing about this movie to me.
what
Oh yeah, you can go first because it's kind of a
in
different topic.
for the theme "Blue Shell" by Brian Tyler. There's a Mario Party theme in there. I kid you not.
What? That's weird. Though that is a good transition because I want to talk about the Blue Shell Koopa for a minute. Why
He
is
was
he
a
on
hater
the poster?
because he's a character that appears a pretty large amount in the movie.
He was on the poster and not Cranky Kong.
He had more screen time than Cranky Kong.
No, he didn't. He didn't even talk until like right before the Mario Kart scene, and then he died in the Mario Kart scene.
Okay, but genuinely, that was a
It was not
PTSD
that big a
moment.
deal. It was cool. It was a very cool character, but like he wasn't that important.
I
Cranky
just
Kong
feel it
is
was
like
there for
a
the
pivotal character.
I didn't like I've had the poster be my like wallpaper for months. I'm surprised I did not notice that that's him.
Yeah. Oh, you could put the Luma on the poster. The Luma. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta talk
Oh
about
my
the Luma.
goodness, yeah, the Luma was great.
The Luma was like comedic timing perfection.
Mercy.
The freaking yeah. That was the hardest I've laughed in a theater in a long time. You're all going to be ritualistically sacrificed. Finally, that's so funny.
Mercy.
Ah, finally, fresh meat for the
The
grinder.
fresh meat for the grinder.
It really gives me hope that there will be a Mario Galaxy sequel. Like, let's
I
do the
don't
sequel in space, baby. I already know what villains they could use. Use the shrooms.
hear my controversial like sort of controversial take with how they're going to do sequels.
Hmm.
They are not going to do a specific story. They're going to do a mesh of ones that people know.
I agree. I think that's pretty likely. I do
Yeah,
hope
because
it's different though.
if they were to do just flat out Mario Galaxy type movie, that would not be as successful as like they'd think. I don't think they'd invest in that because it's isolating. Like we're like the whole thing with this, like it's general Mario stuff everyone knows. If they go ahead and do like a specific game that only a certain generation knows, they're kind of like locking out part of their audience there.
I just think they should use Galaxy elements in it.
Galaxy Elements, I think they will
Everyone
because like
knows who Rosalina is, and everyone loves the Luma. So, and also,
I do think like
okay, I have a theory. I think they are building up to Galaxy because they don't ever say where Peach came from. So I think she could like end up being from the planet Rosalina's from,
oh yeah, I
which would
think they
make me
did.
emotional because of the freaking Rosalina storybook, and you know they'd use that theme.
I think they are going to. I think they. There's no way they didn't think of this as a franchise. There's no way.
No, that is no. This is 100% made with franchise potential in
Yeah.
mind.
So I think like they left little opens area for world building, and I hope they do a lot more world building because I love the little world building like we got. I wish we got so
Oh,
much more
dude,
of it.
yeah, like the Donkey Kong area is so fleshed out and fun. I want more like stuff like that.
And we got it for 30 like what 30 45 seconds. And
That
like
was great.
apparently they're okay with like murder or something like that. Vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, right. The guy
You can just leave
dies.
banana peels on a road, yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, really fun.
I think like really you want to know what I think they're going to do for sequels. I think they're going to
Cool.
take elements from like these like games. Like I think Galaxy is like one of the most well known, like the most well known 3D Mario game. So I
Yeah,
feel if they're going to take something from that, they will, but it won't be
and also I think
explicit.
I feel like another thing that they could do is that it could be Yoshi's Island themed because of the Yoshi post credits tag.
Oh yeah, I what I genuinely think for a second one because like from what I've seen from a dude who like claims he's a DreamWorks like insider or whatever, not DreamWorks,
DreamWorks.
Illuminations insider.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
is that they like that's what they want to go with for a sequel. They don't want to. They kind of know where they want to go next already, so they probably have already actually begun
I
planning
wouldn't
a
mind them
sequel.
saving Galaxy, like slowly build it up with more Galaxy references, and then have like the third movie be Galaxy,
Hmm.
and do
I
like the
genuinely
big
believe the
finale would
second
be
one.
cool.
Believe the second one is going to open with like because Mario and Luigi are going in and out of the Mushroom Kingdom doing plumbing jobs, and because like the
Right.
Mario Bros are apparently like hits now, like people know them. There's going to be like rip-off plumbers who are trying to be like the Mario Bros, and that's when we get Wario. I
I'm
think
a
they're just going to
Wario.
expand. I think they're going to expand the general cast with just like Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi, Daisy, Bowser Jr. Just like that, just like those general expansions. And yeah, maybe hint at okay, dry Bowser reference. I need that. That would be funny.
Oh my gosh, it's karma for him burning the one guy.
What if she says no?
Die, perish,
Die.
perish. Oh yeah, I love the I love okay the references. We gotta talk about the references.
So
This is
many,
like
so good.
genuinely the only time a movie that's like 90% references
Works.
felt earned. I hate like Space Jam 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Chip and Dale, because they just rely on it as a crutch, and then the story isn't good.
Yeah.
Like it's not interesting or fun or rewarding, even if because like I am
Oh yeah,
a
Chip and Dale
fan.
was very annoying with all its references, in my opinion. And
Yeah,
even as a
couldn't you
big
have like
Disney fan,
saved
I'm
the
like, I
money
don't
on those
care.
references? They should have saved money by cutting out the references and then using it to actually animate Chip in 2D.
Here's the thing, I believe they actually did that originally. Because I remember during like the Disney's investors like meeting, they actually
Hmm.
showed early test footage of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and actually that later leaked online and was compared to the final version. And it was originally like hand drawn 2D animated, but apparently the Disney cut that because they said, "Nah, that's too expensive."
Whatever. It looks stupid.
Oh, the live action Lilo and Stitch is gonna kill me.
It is. I'm already dead.
I love
I'm
Lilo and
dead.
Stitch, bro. I'm literally dead.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's not looking it's not looking good. Is it? Um yeah, a little worrying. I mean, not really. I don't care about these remakes anymore, but it'll be better than Mulan. So that's all that matters in
Okay,
the
yeah,
end.
it has a very wholesome director behind it. If you don't know,
Oh, who's doing it?
um, it's the dude who did the Shell movie. What is it called?
Oh,
Marcel the
Marcel the
Shell with
Shell?
shoes on. Yeah,
Okay. That's okay. All right.
very sweet. Doesn't mean it'll be good.
Yeah, but that's
Doesn't.
something. I mean, I don't think good directors can save this
Yeah.
sub series because
I
Jon
mean,
Favreau did Lion King and Lion King sucks.
oh my gosh, yeah, they're actually filming like Lilo and Stitch right now. I kid you not. They're already
I'm
filming it,
curious. I am very curious to what this is
and they
gonna look like.
oh my goodness, they didn't. Hot second there, it sounded like Cobra Bubbles was removed from the movie,
Yeah, what? Yeah, I heard about that,
but then it turns
but
out like it's
it's
I don't know
not.
the
It's
Disney
just another one. Is
the
it gonna be?
cast
It's just gonna be
announced it.
like the. Hold up! It's just gonna be the subplot in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, with
Oh
the
my
with Val or whatever her name was, that
yeah,
like
but
goes nowhere.
it led to internet discussions turning Lilo and Stitch into like a movie about like racial like differences or whatever when I had no clue what they were on about.
I that's not no guys
That's not what
stop.
Lilo and Stitch is. What are you talking about?
Where'd you get that? Where'd you pull that from? Dumb. Like, not, stop. Not everything is politicized. I'm more so like I love that this is just the Mario movie plus modern animation, uh, but yeah, it's also like the Moana remake
Oh yeah,
is
why?
because Dwayne Johnson is an egomaniac.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson is so clearly like he's such a narcissist. You can't deny it.
Yeah, it's because of Black Adam failing.
Yeah, he
You
wants
know?
a new big franchise to do, and he's like Disney, and Disney said, "Oh no."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He Black Adam failed, and James Gunn likes making good movies, so he's cut out of all further DC stuff. So he just needed something to stroke his ego a little more. So he's like, "Hey, I was that
Disney.
guy in that Disney movie." You know, it's yeah. If for those who don't know, Shay Frillis has a very good video on the Moana remake. Go watch that. That's my recommendation of the day because he pretty much just explains the Dwayne Johnson ego problem way more than I could.
And it was back to Mario.
Yeah, back to Mario.
Yeah, I think the sequel will definitely like bring in Bowser Jr., Wario,
I
Waluigi.
want to see Bowser
Like,
Jr. That
I
would be
want to see Wario and
adorable.
Waluigi.
I want to. Did you see like Charlie Day and Chris Pratt like talking about who should play Wario and Waluigi?
Pedro Pascal, right?
No, well, Charlie Day gave like an actual answer. He's like, "Oh yeah, it should be Danny DeVito, right? He'd fit." And then Chris Pratt was like, "Yeah, but Waluigi, Nick Offerman," and that would be so funny.
Okay, who was the one who said it should be Pedro Pascal? And I'm thinking of that was probably Jack Black. Now that I think of it,
Oh my god, have you seen like him talking about Peaches?
it's so funny.
It's like Bowser. He's like the top 5 most talked about musical artists of the year will be Bowser, 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 and Megan Thee Stallion. So funny. He's really
Jack
good.
Black is a funny guy.
He is an icon.
I mean, like I think I just remember seeing that Peaches was actually his idea. Like the song, that was his idea.
Yeah, no, he's credited as the writer. Like he wrote the song.
Like Jack Black, my man.
Very funny. Did you see that becomes South America? Hold on, I gotta just send you this. This just popped up in my recommended feed.
Oh no.
What is this? Jesse,
If
I have
you my
become South
I'm
America.
actually like drawing on my laptop right now, so I'm gonna have to open my phone. Oh no.
Anyway,
Oh my goodness, I need to watch.
okay, we gotta talk about the fact. I think the biggest tragedy of
Jesse,
this movie.
America.
They killed King Babam.
Oh yeah, poor dude. All
They
four
murdered him.
fans are sad right now.
He didn't even do anything wrong. He was just attending the wedding.
Poor guy.
And
You
they
could see the
killed
sadness
him.
in his eyes.
He was so sad. And King Pooh got off scot free because Luigi's Mansion spinoff inevitably at some point.
Wait, who did? Oh,
King
King
Boo.
Boo.
He was at the wedding, but he didn't die.
I honestly think I think a Luigi's Mansion spinoff makes a lot
They
of
didn't,
sense.
actually, they didn't give King Boo any lines either, so they can cast a voice actor later.
I personally think it's going to be a Donkey Kong one. Donkey Kong spinoff.
That's gonna happen. Like the
I
rumors
feel,
are already there, but I think Luigi's Mansion next in line, easy.
I think Luigi's Mansion is like for sure, but like Donkey Kong is for sure, for sure at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, think about this.
especially
Like I want
if the rumors are true about Nintendo doing a new Donkey Kong game,
to
they could
mention
totally tie it together.
a
Yeah.
brand synergy thing that my friend, my cousin told me about that he was thinking. Notice how like Super Nintendo World, like in the Super Nintendo World and the Mario movie, are very disconnected,
Right.
but they have main focuses that tie to each other. I mean, like the big
That's
marketed action
true.
sequence to Mario movie was was like Mario Kart, and the Mario Kart ride is the lead attraction. Yoshi is apparently going to be the flagship part of Mario movie too. I mean, the Yoshi ride, which is actually only
Yeah,
in Japan
and
right
there's
now.
that Donkey Kong coaster as
Yeah,
well.
the Donkey Kong Land. It's a Donkey Kong Land.
Oh, it's a full land. Oh
Yeah, it's
snap!
a full on land. So like
But I
it's
was thinking actually funny, because we did Poseidon's Fury because it's closing forever, and we were discussing what they could put there, and I was like, dude, a Zelda area could be kind of sick.
I need to talk to my Universal guy again. It's been for I sort of I mention these people as if they're like friend sources of mine. No, they're
Right.
just no, they're just it's funny. Most of these people are just like a part of like a on the WDW Magic forums with like the Disney stuff. The people I talk with the Universal, I just sort of chat with them like
You
every
talk to my
6 months.
Universal guy.
I go online on these forums like every 6 months and I ask a few questions on what they think on what's going on because they really don't. In California, the people I talk to do because like Disney needs like permission to do everything from like the neighborhood that lives right next to Disneyland. Um,
Right.
uh, sound like Universe, yeah. Legend of Zelda is like like Universal Creatives like number one, like top idea to replace the rest of Lost Continent.
Oh, that'd be sick.
And it like I think it was like 4 years ago. Universal Creative like filed a patent for like a
Oh,
horse, like riding a horse, like vehicle, like
oh, that'd
ride
be
vehicle.
so cool. Yeah, I just did Universal, and like Lost Continent is easily like the area I have the least like thoughts on. It's just
Yeah,
like it's kind
because
of weird. So yeah,
yeah,
turn
the
it to
main
Zelda.
part of it
Sick.
was the main part of it is dead. It was replaced with Harry Potter. So like
Perfect. Yeah, stick Zelda in. Great.
they're just
That
busy
sounds
on
sounds great.
Epic Universe right now, which still is the funniest name ever. Epic Universe.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, we should talk about the climax with the wedding
The one
and
shot sequence, like animated sequence with Mario and Donkey Kong, like lives rent free
yeah,
in my head.
oh, it's so good, and the music too.
The music. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's lovely. They did it, and
Brian Tyler, you there's
the bonsai bill bit was fun too.
oh that made me wince because I hate eye things.
You hate eye things.
I hate eye things.
No more eyes in my grocery store.
Wait, what?
Hootie in my eye reel. Anyway, um, oh, I just got a notification for a new subscriber. So shout out to Matt Adventure Time 05
Yo,
for subscribing to the channel.
whoever that is.
He's Matt Adventure Time 05.
Matt Adventure Time
Okay.
05?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, we really are struggling to stretch this one out, aren't we? I
um,
like Yeah, what else is? Oh, okay. So in like the war room, there's that one toad with a really deep voice who's like Peach's second in command.
oh
Why
yeah,
didn't they just
Toadstool.
make him Toadsworth?
Nintendo. I bet you 100%. With how
It would
many
have been such an
references,
easy reference.
many deep references as there are, I know for a fact they would have like. Okay, the I don't like Illuminations a whole lot, but I want to mention they
The
are
team on this
great
movie
at
is
little
good.
details. They love
The,
little details.
the
Like in
team
the
on this
wedding,
movie especially is super passionate.
the
Like
animators always
it's a
love putting
team
in
of
little
Mario
details.
fans here.
But I sincerely doubt that they didn't think of that. I really think that
Yeah, it would make no sense not to at
well, it's
least
because like for
consider it.
example, stuff like Cranky Kong being Donkey Kong's dad instead of grandpa. That's Nintendo there. I think they came in to change like update the lore because they need to fix it.
All right. Though, okay, I think that that was mainly just because the dad relationship is funnier.
Hey, grandpa, I'm gonna show how to
There's so
teach
many
you.
Guardian. Okay, side tangent. There's so many Guardians of the Galaxy clips coming out, and I'm so sad. I'm like, I don't want it to end.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch those clips. I saw the one with like the bleeped out F bomb because everyone was talking about it, but that's it.
I haven't seen it either. I have just like they've been recommended like a bunch of and like featurettes that are like the end of the Guardian. It's like no, stop talking. I'm not okay with that. That should say something. It's been a while since I've had to like say goodbye to a movie franchise.
It's gonna be
Like
funny
really,
going from Chris Pratt playing like Mario to Star
Mario,
Lord.
like depressed Star Lord who has been through hell and back. That
I
like
lost
the
my
most tragic
girlfriend.
arc. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay. I think we covered Mario. Right? We did it.
Very
Great
well.
movie. I give it a 9 out of 10.
I give it a 10 out of 10 because that's like this film is a guilty pleasure to me. I'm about to like it's about to be like the most times I've seen a movie ever in the theater.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I very rarely watch movies more than once in theaters. I have to have like a crummy experience to like warrant it, or it has to be Star Wars. I pretty much watched every Star Wars movie in theaters twice, but um,
May Star Wars rest in peace.
besides Rise of Skywalker, I only watched that one once.
That was another thing.
I didn't even hate it at the time. I was just like, I was like, yeah, I saw it. Where like all the others, I was like into it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch Rogue One twice. I'll watch Last Jedi twice. Sweet,
Rogue
you
One
know?
was so fun, so much fun.
Dude, if you haven't seen Andor, freaking go watch Andor. It is phenomenal. Like it is legitimately one of
Season
the
three.
best TV shows I have ever seen. And I would do a video on it, but Schaefer literally just did one, so I don't want to come off as copying. But it's so good,
Oh
so
my
good.
goodness. What I hate about
What?
doing Tank Talks, whatever, so much is when, because I have videos take me like, I think 4 to 5 months each.
Right.
And that's me working almost every day on drawing and animating. Um, so like, it's so annoying because like right before I like release one, some like big YouTuber does a similar episode. I'm like, ah,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
and like I legit am like
I'm trying to
so.
hack the algorithm here. I'm trying to like, for Mando, I'm gonna try to time it right where all the reviews are coming out, and then I can like just add mine to the pile, and it'll just get clicked on. Hopefully.
It's
Yeah, we'll
my
see.
Gravity
We'll see if it
Falls
works. I tried
episode.
that with Mario, and it didn't work very well. So we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna completely say it's your thumbnail. The thumbnail's just okay.
I guess I didn't use actual Mario movie renders in the thumbnail, so
Yeah,
maybe
you
that has
didn't.
something to do with it.
I just I want
But I put Chris Pratt in it.
it's I want my Gravity Falls episode to do well, but I generally don't even think I'll finish it. I'm gonna be completely honest here.
And I did a Gravity Falls video too.
Your seriously, your voice acting for it is incredible. I'm gonna be honest. I love your character in it, but
Thank you. I
like
had a lot of fun doing it.
I have literally no time anymore. I haven't touched the like drawings in like 2 weeks because like I have like of course
You
end
got
of
stuff going
semester
on.
coming up. Um, I have my two jobs. I have like even like my movie making club that I do. I'm just priorities, and you know what? Tank Talks whatever is never done well. It was always a project to me. Like it's a fun project I did.
I mean, yeah, I'd say keep going. Like you don't need to like consistently do it. I like it just like when you have time, just go for it. I
Yeah.
think it's not a big deal if you like take a long time to make episodes. It is a side project, and you have a life.
Mm-hmm. A life where I've done
Like right
nothing.
now, the YouTube channel is my core project, which is why I've been like consistent. Except this week, but I was on vacation, so shut the
You you
hell up.
you have an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna try to keep it weekly for as long as I can. If I get like sick or something, like actually, I got sick. The Mario video I recorded while sick.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that to me.
Yeah, like every time I cut the microphone out, I like was just like coughing. It was pretty funny. Like there are even times where you can hear I'm about to cough before it cuts to the next part.
You needed to talk about Mario.
I need to get the video out, and it worked, but it didn't do very well. So now I wonder if it was worth it. It was worth it. Anyway,
It was worth it.
should we wrap this up? I know it was a shorter episode, but like last episode was long, so who cares?
Last episode was like an hour and a half.
Last episode was the premiere. That was the special.
We had an excuse because we just
Yeah.
wouldn't stop talking.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do, Tank. Next episode, we're gonna talk about the Star Wars shows, and you're gonna watch Andor.
I have to finish watching JoJo.
I watched Black Panther for the Marvel video, so you gotta watch Andor for the Star Wars video.
The 12 hours of Andor.
Yep. It's a long show. Good luck.
I'll try.
I want to rant about it because I love it a lot. It's like genuinely one of my
I'm
favorite.
excited to watch it because I hear phenomenal things. I just no
Yeah,
time.
pretty. Most people seem to agree. It's peak. It is
Andy
peak.
Serkins, man.
Yeah. That is true, Routlar.
Oh my goodness. Does my dog want to come in?
Eat him. Cook him up
Hi, puppy.
and eat the dog.
Come on in. No, I'm not going to eat you. Oh, you just want belly rubs. Oh, you just want belly rubs. You just want belly rubs.
I'm not gonna eat him yet.
Why would I do that?
Because I said
Right
so.
now, why would I do that? Oh, belly rub. Cuddles. You like
Oh
cuddles?
yeah, by the way, I haven't had time to continue Moon Knight, but I will
You've been
continue it.
on here. If
I,
you finish
I
Moon
haven't
Knight, I'll
gotten
start
to.
Andor.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Update though, because we didn't mention it in the MCU video. I'll just say Moon Knight, pretty dang good for the 2 episodes I watched.
For the 2 episodes, which are the best episodes of the series, and then episode 5, which is pretty great on its own. But the rest of the series kind of goes a bit downhill after that.
Well, I don't say anything. I liked them. Cool stuff, great suspense. I like Steven. Um, I like
Did really
that
neat.
when he turns to Mark, he just like sounds like Poe Dameron. That's pretty funny. Yeah, good show. Because I'm Star Wars brained, and I'm like, I know it's Poe from Star Wars. I like that guy. Yeah, it's good though. The Birdman is hot. That's my
Yeah,
review.
Birdman is. All right, this.
Oh, and Arthur
We'll wrap this
Harrow,
one
the
up.
villain, whatever. He's just Emperor Bellos from the Owl House, but less cool.
Okay, we've been recording for an hour.
Yeah, I think we're about good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Go watch the Mario movie starring Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. I'll see it
And
for a third time, and I'll rant about it.
yeah, I'll probably watch it a second time at some point. Well, yeah, Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too. This was the Fish Tank.
Mario,
See you around.
Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too.
Should
Bye.
we end it with like a full cover of the song? Should we?
Yes.
Should we try?
Oh goodness, my earbud just died.
Okay. Oh, again. All right.
One,
3,
two,
2,
two, one.
1. Peach, you're so
You're so
cool.
cool.
And
And
with
with
my star,
my
we're gonna rule. Peach, understand.
understand,
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
love you
love
till the very
every
end.
end.
Peaches, peaches,
Peaches,
peaches, peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches, peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches.
I
Ah!
love you. Oh, Mario,
Mario,
Luigi, and
Luigi,
the
and the
Donkey Kong
Donkey Kong
too.
too.
A
1,000
thousand troops of
troops of
Koopas
Koopas
couldn't keep
couldn't
me
keep
from
me from
you.
you. Princess
Princess Peach,
Peach,
at the
at
end of
the
the
end of the
line,
line,
I'll
I'll
make
make
you
you
mine.
mine.
Oh,
Oh, peaches, peaches, peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches, peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches,
peaches, peaches,
peaches.
I love you. Oh, peaches, peaches, peach.
You're gonna
I
have to
can't
edit
yell.
this where like we are synchronized, and it would be and it's gonna be incredible.
Good luck, man. Well, I'll get that thumbnail cooking. But yeah,
Woohoo!
the Luma's the best
Why'd you?
character, and I like Mario. And we
Bowser,
should talk.
literally
And
me. I need to update my Discord profile
Bowser's
picture.
literally you. We should do an episode on the next Nintendo Direct when that comes out, because Nintendo turns out pretty fun to talk about.
Even though I
I
don't
feel
know
like
about it, I'm
that'll
into
give us a lot more time because we could just go from announcement to announcement.
it. Anyways, this has been the Fish Tank.
I'm Star Topus, and you got to cut it like as I